Hello everybody, welcome back to the Candy Dish Mod Pack. ToddytheBody here, and let's take a look at some of the things we've done. I think that we are getting close to a goal in FuturePack here. I've spent all morning and part of the afternoon researching things in FuturePack. Let's go ahead and take a look inside of our scanner to see what we've done. We'll start from the top. Alright, so I think last time we were just in this section here. What we've got unlocked is this sort of stuff over here. Production, energy, tools, some energy logistics and all that. I think a better definition of all this would be to go through the other tabs. So let's go to story. Nope, not that one. Energy production. Alright, so the two things I've got unlocked here for energy production, this is neon energy. It's got its own energy, but I believe with this tool down here you can convert it to RF. Anyway, so the very first generator that you get, here it is. That's how you make it, and that is it right here. And it takes, as you would expect, just burnable fuel. Coal, wood, stuff that burns. Okay, and then there's this other infusion generator, which I haven't made yet, but it looks like, because I don't have the machine board, see, this is a part I haven't researched yet, so I can't make it totally. But I believe what it does, you put food material and crystals inside, and that's how you get your energy. To research it, I had to use some of these strawberries, even though it's called Earths for some reason, and some of these neon crystals, and then that's how I research it. So I imagine that those are the two things you need to make the fuel. Okay, production. We had the machine parts before. We did the industrial furnace after that. And then I researched these basic building crafting materials. We've got a block breaker and a block placer right here. I haven't done anything with the block placer yet. We have an opti bench, which says that it does some sort of auto crafting. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be like total, like anything you want auto crafting. I think it's like you got to put in a recipe and then it does limited auto crafting. The block breaker, I did make one over here. It's as you would expect it. Let's get a block right here. It works with a redstone pulse. So, it didn't work that time. Yep, who knows? It did work before, but now it's not. Nope. Okay, well, it did work before. I don't know what's going on with it now. Maybe you have to place the lever afterwards, because I had picked it up and put it back down. Now let's try. Get another block. And nope, still nothing. Okay, well, somehow I got it to work before. If you look inside, it's got a spot for some books, it looks like. Maybe some sort of chips, who knows. Well, that's that. Okay, what else have we unlocked? Let's see, nothing over on that side. Alright, let's go to logistics. Now we've got some piping. We got a normal pipe that moves items. We've got a cable here that moves energy. We have a neon pipe which moves items and energy. We have a redstone cable that will send redstone signals and energy. We've got redstone pipe that will send items and redstone signal. And then we've got an item pusher, which I believe acts as a hopper. It'll grab items from a block that's next to it, and then it'll push it into another block or another direction. Also down here we've got a battery. I haven't made one yet, but I imagine it's as you would think it is, that it stores power. It's getting to be nighttime. Let's do this thing real quick. Okay, so I don't have sleeping bags in my mod pack. I guess I just forgot to put it in. So I did make this pet called a bed pet, and if you use it, bam, instant daytime. Alright, and then you see it took some durability damage. If you use it again, what it'll do is it'll eat some wool. So let's see the benefits. If you have a sleeping bag but you want instant sleep, then you have to have a sleep charm. So that's two different items. I guess one you could put in your baubles, or you can have it somewhere in your inventory. So that's two different items. So 1, 2. So it's about the same if you use a bed pet also. The only thing that you don't have to worry about with the bed pet is that you don't actually lay down. So you don't have to worry about like changing your armor. You can do it on the fly, I imagine, once we get flight. And you don't have to worry about getting stuck in a bed. So I think I will go for the bed pet and not worry about putting the sleeping bag mod into my mod pack. So that is that. Alright, so going on with the scanning here, we're in the circuits. All right, assembly table. The assembly table makes different. I thought it would have the recipes there. It makes these computer components here. You got cores, memory, and chipsets. And then I've unlocked like the next tier, so I imagine that these all go down. What I want is this, because this, if you look in some of the other items that I want to get, like say, I want some neon dust, right? Neon dust. If you smelt neon dust, you can get more neon. I don't have a way to get neon ingots right now. All of the neon ingots that I have, I've found inside those FuturePack dungeons. One way to get them is with the Super Crusher recipe. Now there's this, or Super Crusher. Another one is the centrifuge, but it looks way more complicated, so I imagine I'll be getting the Super Crusher before I get the centrifuge. And then there's a recycler also. And then that turns neon crystals into dust, which then you can smelt into neon ingots. I need that to progress further. I keep running out. In fact, right now, I've got one neon ingot. I've got one neon coil. I need more neon to do some more researching. Okay, moving on, and then we will go to our next thing. Let's see. We go to decoration. Decoration is just decorative blocks. So we've got this metal block here. Should be easy to make. If I go ahead and make one and then research it, I probably get some of these things here. I have researched this glass. Looks like just decorative glass. And then let's see, next is space travel. Nothing in space travel yet. Tools, we've got a scrunch, which I imagine is just like a wrench. We've got an airbrush gun. We've got some tools here, which I'll talk about in a little bit. An oxygen tank, which gives you more air underwater. And then a logistics editor, which I think works with some machines, but I don't have a use for it yet, so I haven't made it. We'll describe it more once we get there. This, I don't know what it is, but I've got a blueprint here for a grenade launcher. That sounds cool. I got this research blueprint from scanning the scrunch, so I think that this is a grenade launcher right here. Okay, so now the composite tools. There's not a composite sword. I would love to have one. But here's how you make them. It's just some iron and some composite metal, but it has diamond level mining, so you can get obsidian with this, all from ingots of metal, common metals that you can find throughout the world. So I like that. It's an easy diamond tool, diamond level tool, and then plus it has 3,000 durability. What sort of durability does diamond pickaxe have? Will it say here? No, it doesn't. It doesn't say here unless I'm actually using one. So I wonder what the regular durability of diamond is. Is it 3,000 or is it 1,500? Oh, these puppies are playing with their toys again. Okay, so where are we at? Where are we at? Right now, I've got this in the research machine. It's a blueprint for the main board. I'm thinking that the main board is that thing that I want in circuits. Why do I want it? I don't think I actually got there yet. Let's do neon again because I got sidetracked. Neon. Alright. In the... okay, if we get the dust, how we get the dust with the Super Crusher. The Super Crusher is made with a machine board. Alright, so I can get a lot of these things. Like, I don't have neon right now, so once I get this machine board, I'm still going to have to go out and search for more neon ingots. Some more of those dungeons. But they're not too hard. If you explore an area a little bit, let me show you. If you zoom in, if you find little things like this, these two, this one over here, those are the dungeons. In fact, this one looks like it might be one right here. Maybe not. Maybe not, second thought. But they're not rare, but they're not common. So what would you call that? Uncommon? Anyway, so every once in a while, I like try to look around my map. This one might be one, so I might check that out. It's just a little bit behind me. Or it could be snow. But you go look around here. Let's see if we can just find one on the fly. This looks like something cool. Oh, I think that's one of those elemental dimension things. Yeah, we don't want to stay away from that with those Endermen always getting us. But that's what I do to try to find them lately, is just to look around and see if I can find that pattern anywhere at all, which I'll have to do off camera because I'm sure that you all don't want to see just map. So to research the next thing, I need some quartz parts, which means that I have to go to the nether. So let's head over here. This is where I've been mining. I've got a little mine shaft over here. So I think I'll just put the portal over here also. I like to have the portal away from me because it makes so much sound. Gets a little on your nerves sometimes, you know. So we'll put in the pieces here, right there, and we are going to cheat and make the cheaty portal. There we go. Oh, I gotta do this, and then this we will keep blocks in. Yeah, that's how the cheaty portal works. That. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. Alright, now we're ready to roll. And I picked up Ruby. Sometimes she gets in my way, so I have her on my hotbar just in case I ever need to put her down and collect her real quick. But probably a good idea is if I had... That was a weird jump. Is if I had some cobble on me. I should have picked some up, but I forgot. Or I should have picked some up for my base, but I forgot. So we'll get a little bit here, and then we'll head on in. Let's go ahead and put it on the hotbar too. There you go. 25 enough? We want to get 32. Let me just do this column, and then we'll see where we're at. There we go. 32. Oh, 33. Okay, go in. We need some quartz. I'm not going to stick around for much else. We don't really have a sword. We have the all-in-one tool if we need it. I should have had my cobblestone selected. But let's see what we got here for our first trip to the nether. And we spawned in another fortress. It's pretty awesome. Oh, a nice little landing zone. You think there's anything dangerous up there? Sounds like there's a spawner up here. Yep, there's a spawner right there. Okay, we will come back for that later. Skeletons up ahead. Here's some quartz. Great. I don't think I have to use this. Let's go ahead and use this guy. Yep. Okay, so I'll do a little mining. I'll keep it recording just in case anything happens, but if nothing happens, then I will see you in a little bit. Looks like we have a double spawner here. There's one there, and then there is the one right above my portal. Pretty cool. Alright, we're back. I've collected a couple of those blaze rods. Something I want to try out is that you can make a this thing here, gem staff. Alright, so let's make that. Let's put down Ruby. I think, but I don't know, that you can control Ruby, maybe, with this gem staff. So let's click it out in the middle of nowhere. Nothing happens. Let's do a shift click. Nothing happens. Left click. I don't know. Let's right click on Ruby.
Sounds great.
I will not follow you.
I understand.
I will follow you. Hey, that's pretty cool.
I understand.
Alright, and then the shift right click doesn't do anything. So let's do not follow. I'm also curious now if she'll attack things that are in proximity. Oh, wait a sec. I would like you to not follow me, but I also don't want you to like just take off. So I did a little shift right click there. Maybe that makes her stay. Maybe you could let me know what that does, Ruby. Here, follow me. Come back over here. Okay. And not follow. Alright, let's hold that. She's gonna walk off. Probably lose her forever. Anyways, now we're ready. Let's make some quartz parts. I've got a little bit of this here. I need 8 of them all together, which I think is gonna be just 2 whole quartz. We're gonna waste some coal just to make these. And then I also need I also need a coil, which I think is some iron parts. I need some iron. Where are my iron parts? Here we go. And then now, can I make the copper coil? Oh, and I think I actually need like more than one. So let's take a look here. How many copper coils do I need? Ooh, 2. That's what I've got. All right. So we'll put this in. We'll get it started. And I'll talk about some of these other things that we didn't before. So this is going to go up. See how this is blue? That means it needs neon energy. All right. So I had to make this researcher module with the energy next to it. This is just researcher. If you don't have this, it's not going to do the research thing. And the research, the energy can't be piped in. I hear something walking. The energy can't be piped in straight into the researcher. It has to be piped into the researcher module energy, which has to be connected to the researcher to get that. So it looks like we're almost done. Now we've got the main board in overdrive. All right, well, let's take a look at that. Let's see, the new stuff is identified with this little red star. So we are there, and we've got overdrive here and main board. Main board. So to make that, you need all 3 of these types here. You need some quartz parts to make that, which now we can do. And I'll need that to make the crusher, super crusher, and overdrive. What does overdrive do? I can modify all of my computer systems at any time. This can be done by right-clicking with a scrunch on modify, and okay, it looks like then you get a GUI, and then you can put stuff in there to make it all nice and better and all that. That stuff is for the future. Right now, I want to get going on ore doubling with power. Now I know that there are easier ways to do this, the ore doubling that I could have done before, but I want it to. Sorry, I'm like getting my supplies and everything like that. There we go. I'll need these. I'll need some copper ingots and some iron ingots, and I'll need some more quartz parts. That is. All right, so we're gonna waste some more of this, and then we'll make enough to maybe work with. There we go, and then we'll get that. But yeah, I wanted to get through FuturePack. Okay, if I started using other mods that I know work, which are faster to get into, I feel like I'll get to a point where we could get in the FuturePack, but we won't need to anymore because we've got everything else working for us. This is floating up in the air because it delivers power in this direction just by being connected. So instead of using another cable, I put it next to it in case you're wondering why that looks weird. Okay, so I need to make this one is made with this recipe: wafer, copper part, iron. We don't need to make that. We need to make the other ones, which let's go ahead and just queue up memory. Oh, that's not what we want. Let's do FuturePack and then see if we can find memory inside here. I think we do need a logic chipset, right? Let's do the recipe here and this button. There we go. Yep, we do need a chipset. So the logic chipset is wafer, or silicon wafer, sorry, quartz part and copper. So let's go ahead and do that. There's our quartz parts, and then we put the silicon wafer inside. We put one of the quartz parts inside, and then we put some copper ingot inside. And then what happens? You see, it's like a random number there. I wonder if that's like if it matters. So, you know, you kind of do the no whammy, stop. What do we get? 1.2. I don't know what the difference is. We've already got this. Now let's see what the standard RAM is. I thought before they called it memory, but this one's RAM. So I need a wafer, neon parts, and iron. Neon parts. Do we have any at all? We've got this one, which we will waste. Well, not waste. We'll use up the very last one. Oh, I have to go find some neon parts anyways. So once we make this board, we're gonna see if we can. There we go. We're gonna see if we can. We're gonna see if we can research it and get some stuff out of it. What was the last piece? Iron. And there we go. And then no whammy. And we've got 5. Ooh, that's a good one. All right. So now we need some quartz parts to make the last thing that we need. We need some copper coils, and that's it. So I do think that we need. Oh, we got our iron parts right there. We've got our copper on us. We've got our iron on us. Let's take the rest of our copper just in case. And then we'll go down here. We'll type in coil. And there we go. And then now, I don't want to go too fast. Don't lock it up. Okay. What I've noticed is that your game will crash, or at least the client will crash, if it's still like trying to load in all the things you could possibly make. But then you like click on something. So I think it's done. And then now we can make the board. There we are. Great. Machine board. There it is. Oh, it's even flashing too. That's pretty cool. Alright, so now we have that. Let's see if we can research it. What you do is you put it inside there, and it looks like, because the yellow is all full, you can't research anything. If we get the green check mark, we can't research anything. Now we've got that. I really want to make this super crusher. Oh, but I need to research it. Ah, sit back in my chair. What are we going to do? More research. Production. Super circuit. Which means that if you go back on the tree to, I've got to make this Omni bitch, which has another board and has another neon ingot, which means that I have to go out and find more of those neon ingots. So let me go ahead and just clean up my inventory here and go do that so that you don't have to watch me do all this stuff. I'll just do it on my own. Okay, well, I'll see you all in a bit. Okay, I am back and I've got a little bit of neon. So let's go ahead and head in here and see if we can make that Opti bench, and then we're gonna research it and you can see how. What is this? Oh wow, monorail. Cool, you can do monorails in FuturePack. Man, this is an all-purpose mod. All right, Opti bench. We've got it now. Let's see what it looks like. There it is. Looks like it takes some power. There's the where you put in. Oh, okay. Little crafting recipes and stuff like that. You put in a crystal here, probably to store the recipe. Sure. We'll have to get into it. We'll take a look. Let's pick it back up. I like this one picks them up a little bit faster. Probably the scrunch will like do an auto pickup. But what we want to do is we want to scan it. We want to research it. Let's see what we can do. All right, so here's my technique. I start down in the corner. I scan. You get a puzzle piece. That means that's one of the pieces, but there's something else. There could be 2 more things. There could be 3 more things. So now that we have that, ooh, there's 2. So now we have 2 of the pieces. Let's scan the next thing. And we get an X, which means that that's not correct. Let's do the plug-in thing for power connection. That's not correct. And then this is how I do it. Oh, and there we go. We get the super crusher. All right, that's what we want. That is it. I will take that out. I got that. Let's see what we need to research this bad boy. We need some diamond parts, 2 of them, and then 1 copper coil. All right, do I have any copper in here? I don't. Let's get our diamond. Let's get 1 coal to waste. Let's do our copper ingots. All right, so let's get our copper coil that we will need. An L. And we're missing iron parts. Dun, 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 there's the iron parts. Alright. Copper coil. There it is. Copper coil. And then now we need our 2 iron parts. It was only 2, right? I mean diamond parts. 2 diamond parts. There we go. You get 2. No, you get like 4 parts when you do this process. Yep, there's 4. Okay. And then we will put that inside there. Put this one inside there, and it will start. So this is going to be a slow process, so while that's going, I'm going to go ahead and make the other chipsets that we need. So let's go ahead, or well, you know, the other parts to the puzzle. There we are. We've got our copper ore. I need some iron ore, which I put inside the crafting table. I'll grab that too. And this. And, oh, I need some wafers. Dagnabbit. Okay, then we'll grab some of these. Oh, there's some more iron for me. Nice. And I need some sand. Alright, here's how you make the wafers. You got to go inside the, what is this called? The industrial furnace. It is 2 to 1. So 2 charcoal or coal and 1 sand makes a wafer. But we're going to need a few more than that. So let's go ahead and put another set in. We'll do another one because I'm pretty sure I'll need more after that. So there's another 2. And then once we get this, we'll just go ahead and start doing the things. I'll need those quartz parts too. Did I grab those? I think I did. Yeah, there's the quartz parts. Alright, so that's, and let's do that. Let's do 1 just in case it makes like a whole bunch of them. Is it iron? Nope, it's not an iron. Is it copper? It's not copper. Well, I know that one of them was the quartz parts and then the copper. Yeah, there it is. For the chipset. Doesn't seem to matter, so we're not going to look at what we got. Not the diamond parts, we want the neon parts. And I think that that is iron. Yep, there we go. Got it. Ruby is just strolling along back there, keeping the place safe. And then the last one, I cannot remember. We need our wafers anyways. There we go. Okay. Now the wafers. Will you go ahead and tell us what it is that we need for this? So copper parts and iron. I do have my copper parts. Great. There we go. Wafer. And then iron. And there's that. I have enough copper, enough of that. Now let's see, to make the board I need 2 more copper coils. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do another copper coil. Copper coil, there we go. And now, what I didn't really have to do all that. I could have just searched for the motherboard or whatever it's called, board something. There it is. And bam, we got another board. Sweet. Okay. Is this done researching? Nope, it's getting there. Maybe by the time we get done sleeping. And then we'll be able to make the Super Crusher. I can't wait. I've been spending hours and hours and hours and hours and hours on this. Yeah, so I hope you guys are enjoying the Dark and Light series. Only a few people are really watching anyways. I am having a whole lot of fun with it. So I hope you didn't get too worried like if I'm coming back to Minecraft or not. Love Minecraft. It's just that, you know, Dark and Light is like a new game. You get into it and you're like, man, this is so awesome. So if you don't watch that at all, I would give it a shot. Something I want to get, I was looking at earlier, is this obsidian armor. Isn't that cool? Look at that. It gives you 75% knockback resistance, fire protection 4, and extra hearts. I think that will be the stuff if we go back to the nether. I'll have to make that. But that'll be a whole lot of obsidian mining. Let's see here. We're still at 1 bucket and 110 on the lava in this one. Remember, like when we very first put this down, I was thinking, well, maybe like after you use a bucket of lava, you'll get a piece of obsidian. Yeah, well, oh, we did it. Anyways, I was about to say that lava sure does last a long time inside there. Okay, Super Crusher. Here it is, Super Crusher. We need diamond parts. We've got it. We've got diamonds. I've got the neon now. I have the machine thing. I made another machine board. I should be able to make all of this. I should be able to do it. Let's do it. Let's I want to like go and like run with it. Oh, and this thing has all kinds of things that you can like research too. Let's just see if we can find something. We won't do like where we like put the stuff inside and research it and all that unless it's like real easy, but I just want to see like what the next thing is. This is like one of the cool parts about scanning. Like scanning takes forever and researching and all that, but one of the cool things about it is like, oh, you gotta like know what the next thing is. You gotta know. You can't stop. And then you sit here and you just do this over and over again. Dang. We're gonna run out of pieces. We've only got a few more here. Did I do it wrong? Do I have some? Oh, look at this. I've got that selected. That's messing it up. And yep, I was messing it up, so I'd have to start all the way over. Oh, I really want to figure it out. Okay, so we got that. Let's do the thermodynamics, and there it is. All right, we've got thermodynamics needed. Okay, so what this one is, and what do you need? Copper ingot, nether quartz. Oh, that'll be pretty easy. What this one does is it doesn't unlock a thing, but what it'll do is it'll unlock a branch. 16 copper, do I have it? I do, but it's not the same type. I won't be able to stack it. Let's go into our super backpack here. There we go. And I believe that we can make them all the same type by doing this. And the default ingot is the one here from Abyssal Craft, so we'll throw that in that. There we go. Okay. And then just so we can have all the same, we'll do this. How I'm getting the other one is down inside the FuturePack dungeons. You find the FuturePack ingots. Otherwise, they all come up as the default here. Okay, so let's put that inside there. We need 16. 1, 2, 3. There's our 16 there. And then we need 8 quartz. Did I leave myself 8 quartz? I have 8 quartz left. Great. And then we'll see what that unlocks as we look at the Super Crusher. So that's going to do its thing. Go ahead and get... Yeah, it's getting started. Alright, and this has lots of... I wish I didn't click on that. So this thing here, it's got a nice little hum. And you think it's like subtle enough to where it's not going to really bother you. But like after listening to it for a while, you know what I mean. It gets to you. Alright, Crusher. Can we make it? We got 2 things here. Well, we don't want either of those. We don't want that. Alright, what am I missing? What am I missing? Let's get the Super Crusher here queued up. Crusher, there it is. Alright. We have the board. I need the composite metal. No, I've got composite metal in there. I need a couple diamonds. That's what it is. Just grab those. Now can we make it? Crusher. The Crusher. Alright, Super Crusher. We got it, finally. Okay, let's put it on top. What do you say? Right here. It'll just have to face sideways. Okay, so now it is getting its power. Let's grab some of these crystals. Let's do 8 of them. That's not 8. That's not 8 either. Put that inside. Oh, okay. It went in. And it's doing it. Now I don't have to go find more neon. Alright, wait a sec. What is this? Your machine is burning. Look, I researched a cooler. What's going to happen? Is it going to blow up? Please don't blow up. Oh, it's not even moving. Look at that. Is it going to stop now? Alright, well, let's see what we just researched. We researched a cooler. Alright, we've got that. Let's go. It's going to be either in circuits or in basics. So we're going to go over here, thermodynamics. It's just going to tell us about thermodynamics here. And then we're going to go to circuits, and we're going to go over here, and it's going to say cooler, and it's going to say using my studies in the field of thermodynamics, I have developed an upgrade module for all computer-aided systems. I can attach this module to each side of a machine where it then releases heat to the environment, dispensing on. Okay, so I'm going to have to use this. And I don't think I'm going to have enough copper. I can't believe I'm out of copper. I like had tons and tons of it, and then now we don't. What is it again? Alright. Copper, iron parts, and iron. Okay. Iron parts. I've got a couple iron parts. Is 9 of them going to do it? Let's just see if it will. If it does, then we can try out. Oh, look at that. The universe is on our side. Okay, let's just hook it onto the back there. It's sideways. I wasn't expecting that. Is it still burning? Do I have to do something with it? Let's look at the Super Crusher and see what it says. Super Crusher. Let's see. Diamonds are the hardest thing. Polarized ore, crystal, and automated mill. I built a diamond studded grinder and all that, and duplicate and all. Supports all these chipsets. Yeah. So should I have used a different chipset in the making of this board here? for it to work better? Because it doesn't say anything about cooling it off. Is it still hot? It is still hot. Do I need to put it on top? Let's pick this up. Okay. Put it back down. Is it burning now? It's... Wow, it kept the stuff. Okay. This isn't what I was expecting. It's always something, right? Let's go up here. Is this gonna help? Does this even work? An external cooler. Okay, well, it looks like I still have some learning to do with this mod. Seems like this should just be for computers, not for machines. So let's go to thermal dynamics. Did it tell us anything? Man, I'm bummed about this now. Alright, well, that's where we are. We got the Super Crusher. That was our goal. We didn't say our goal was to actually double anything. So, I'm going to leave it here. I'll see you all next time.